Thanks for coming back to our conversation with Rickey Smiley. Listen, you speak so candidly about every chapter of life, and we can just literally go from laughter to tears in one moment with you. So I thank you for that. I also want to thank you because you stopped me in the last episode from telling the ha-ha moment of your book.
Yeah.
Now it's all the way out there.
All the way out there.
There are these twins.
Yep.
They are 6 years old.
They are.
That you learned about a little bit after their birth. Fatherhood, starting over again.
All over.
What has this been like for you?
Oh, they're so much fun, a whole lot of energy. One has a mother's personality and the other one has my personality.
Oh my goodness.
We have a great time. Bath time is always exciting, loud music, and that's in the den, sitting like, it's just, I spend a lot of time at the trampoline park. That's
Of course you do. Listen, I remember in the book where you talked about when they were, when you first got to know them, because they were how old when you finally got to?
I knew them their whole life, but as their father, their 5th birthday.
So I remember you saying you were still trying to figure out which one was which one.
Yeah, it took me a minute. And then it's like, okay, I can hear the voice and know.
You can, a daddy knows.
Yeah, the difference, one's a little bit heavier, one's a little bit sillier, it's like so many differences.
Yeah. What is the lessons because you're a father of 6, all of the others are good and grown, and then of course we know Brandon is on the other side. But you have, I'm imagining, a very different style of fatherhood at this point.
No, my parenting is still the same. I didn't go into grandpa mode.
No.
Or whatever. I might be in grandpa mode with my grandchildren.
Right.
But with them, I treat them like I get at them.
You still gonna be super strict, Rickey, the dad we know.
Absolutely. Because if you like who you are, then give them what you had. You know what I mean? We not finna be around here. And I talk to them like a high school girls basketball coach. And what I mean by that is I talk to them a little heavy so they won't be super sensitive.
Right, I get that.
They're in basketball, they're in tennis or whatever, and I want them to be tough, and I want them to be okay with direction and correction and everything that a lot of our young people are not getting.
Yeah.
Right? So if you don't like what you're experiencing with our youth, then parent them like you were parented by your grandparents. And I treat them just like my grandparents treated me. Give them love, affection, food, respect, correction every 5 minutes, correction every 10 minutes. Correction, that turns into 40 minutes. Once an hour. No, I'm saying making small corrections as they go along. And then the corrections, then they start to correct themselves.
Right.
And now they're not holding the fork the right way, picking up after themselves, cleaning up their room, saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, thank you. The word W-A-N-T cannot be used in my house because I want is a demand. May I have a snack? Please. So you're teaching it. So we was on a plane going to Disney World, and every single person got off the plane said those are. And I had a 2-year-old, I had Denver, I had the twins, I had my grandson Grayson, and they were all sitting together. And the flight attendants and every passenger said those are the most well-behaved, well-mannered, respectful kids I have ever seen.
Wow.
And they used to say that about my older kids.
I remember you saying that years ago.
And I just don't play games when it comes to behavior and manners and respect. You don't have to make straight A's. I don't care about straight A's because as an employer, I would take a C- student that have good behavior and a good attitude and good character than a straight A student that knows everything but difficult to work with.
Right, and is not respectful.
Walk in the room and don't say good morning.
With people.
How are you? I'm just old school, and there's a difference. Their grades are up. Nobody's having any problem. They don't have any problem in school.
Yeah.
You just say, hey, I'm gonna call your dad. And that's a problem.
Right.
I'm not into gentle parenting is not, but it wasn't for them for sure. They weren't no joke. But they're a lot of fun. So now I don't have to fuss. I don't have to say anything because I got them trained. My grandma used to say, if you can train a dog, you can train a child.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Some really more great lessons in fatherhood from the one and only Rickey Smiley right after the break. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.